The Criminal Enterprises DLC added quite a few new missions to Gunrunning, aka the bunker business, and I'm going to be looking at them in this video, starting with the first one here, which is a daily ammunition delivery, and by daily it means in-game day. You can actually do these every 48 minutes in real life. And basically all you're doing is taking this dune loader that is loaded with weapons to a random ammunition around the map. During these missions, sometimes you'll just have a long drive, sometimes you'll have NPCs attack you. But they're pretty much all the same, it's just driving the dune loader to the ammunition. And if you're really unlucky like me, you'll have a 7-mile drive and you'll have NPCs attacking you. Which, by the way, they did also change. NPCs in this game are now more aggressive, meaning that they're a little bit faster, they shoot more frequently, and they will actually ram into you. These NPCs do infinitely respawn though, so if you can, just drive away from them. If you keep them behind you in the dune loader here, they actually can't shoot you, they just end up shooting the dune loader. So just make sure to keep a steady pace and keep on going and don't let them get in front of you. And when you finally do arrive at the Ammu-Nation, you will receive 50k for your delivery and 150k for your first time doing it. Next up, I'm going to be looking at the 2 brand new resupply missions added to the pool of current missions. So to get these, you got to get a little bit lucky when you're doing the normal steal supplies mission from your computer inside your bunker. First, I need to take out all these NPCs and get inside of this base. We can just use the Mark II with the nerfed missiles to take down all these guys, because the missiles aren't bad, they're just not as good. Of course, there's got to be more NPCs inside as well. And after we take out all the NPCs, we're going to go ahead and access a terminal. Oh, and then more NPCs are spawning. Okay, I see. They really just want you to fight during these missions. Okay, well that took a little bit, but it did transfer. After you're done, you only got to choose one of the terminals, and then you can leave. Now we need to hack the plane, and we got to use an aircraft. They're offering me a stealth helicopter, but I'm just going to try with the Mark II, but I'm assuming a buzzard would also probably work fine. I'm at the plane now. It has a couple buzzards guarding it, but I'm just going to ignore them and start hacking. So it's the typical SecroSurf hack, you just got to stay close. With the Mark II, though, you do got to watch out for the propeller blades, because they can kill you, so don't fly right into them. Also, it just occurred to me that these buzzards hurt a lot, so you do got to be careful with those. Yeah, speaking of hurting a lot, at least we finished the hack. So maybe take out the buzzards. When you are done hacking the plane, you get the location of the supplies, and you still have to take them back to your bunker. We grab the supplies, and we gotta drive them all the way back to the bunker. So yeah, no more NPCs spawned after we got into the supplies. So I guess you get just a safe ride back to your bunker with the supplies. That's at least something positive. So if I had actually taken out the enemy buzzards with my Mark II during the plane and didn't have to respawn and walk over to my Mark II and get back into it, this mission probably would have taken around 10 or 11 minutes. So I guess it's a little bit longer than most missions, but it did feel different. So I kind of like that one. We'll have to see how many supplies we get. My supply bar there is almost full after that, so that was a decent chunk of supplies. When I had started the mission, it would have been 30k to buy the remaining supplies. I know right now it's 15k because it's a small amount, but it probably wouldn't even be worth 15k. It's not a full 15k buy worth of supplies. But there you have it. On to the next new resupply mission. It looks like we need to just blow everything up, maybe? That's what it's sounding like? Yeah, take out the smugglers? Sure. Gonna try to get this guy with the Mark II, but the missiles are not as good as they once were, as I'm sure most of you guys know. Also, aiming them has changed a little bit as well. Have to get used to that. But there we go. Now we gotta take the long fin. Get rid of this guy as well. He's helping them. Where are we gonna be taking this long fin? That is what I'm wondering. Oh? It won't even let me get in it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have a flare gun. We just had to take the long fin just a little bit out here into the Alamo Sea, equip the flare gun, and then use it right at this buoy. And then it looks like we're gonna have some crates drop, kind of like a lot of the hangar resupply missions. Oh, and there's the plane. Is everything gonna go well, or is there a reason it's coming from all the way over there instead of just spawning right above me? Hello, drop us some cargo. I could not see a single thing. Oh wait, we have to follow it. I didn't even read that part. I thought it was just gonna drop them right on us. Well, that makes sense now why it was coming at us from an angle. Okay, now they're dropping them. So they're just doing this to be like toxic. They could have dropped them like right on us, but they're like, nah, we're gonna just drop them all the way over here. Oh, they're still gonna drop more. Yeah, so they're just trolling me at this point. They could have dropped them all off at the initial point where I used the flare, but no, they're gonna take their time and drop them around the ocean. And then once we have all of them, there will be a delivery van that we're gonna have to go to and drive it back to our bunker. Oh, geez. I wonder what would happen if you beach your boat. I'm not gonna test it this time around because it's the first time. Although I might just accidentally do it because it's a long fin and it barely even fits. Where even is the vehicle? We're here. Got a little cutscene and now we gotta drive it. Wonderful. Oh, this mission. This mission is such a troll. It takes so long. It's definitely nice to have a little bit of variety in the missions. You know, we haven't had new missions, especially for gun running, since it released, but this was not exactly what I had in mind. Oh, and there's enemies that are going to chase me in this van. Alright, well, we made it without too many problems. It took me about 9.5 minutes, so I guess it's not like crazy long, but for a resupply, we'll have to see how many supplies we get, like how full the bar is after that. I had to pay oh, and then, yeah, the new thing is it kicks you out of your bunker every time, which I kind of like and kind of don't like. It's like it should do that, but maybe don't let me walk around in it for a bit first. Let's see what the value of these new supplies is from 45k, if we want to buy them. Down to just 30k, okay. So, yeah, that's a little bit rough there. I just got the same mission back to back, but this one is way farther away. Like, we had one that was like around here in the Alamo Sea, but now I'm going all the way over here. That is crazy. Instead of actually bringing them to this drop, I'm gonna answer the question from last time. What would happen if you beach the boat? So it's gonna be a bit more difficult to beach this thing, I think, at least. Here we go. Let's beach this. Yep, there we go. Okay. It actually didn't mission fail. Well, I guess at this point, guys, if you accidentally beach your long fin, unless you can get it back into the water, it looks like you're going to have to just blow it up and try the mission again. But if you guys have the up and atomizer, it shouldn't be too difficult to get it back into the ocean, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this thing is not affected by the up and atomizer? Oh no. See, if you get this stuck, you can't use the up and atomizer for it. Well, what about a vehicle? The up and atomizer did not work, but what about a vehicle such as the Night Shark here? Okay, this does work. So it'd be probably kind of difficult depending on where exactly you got your long fin stuck at, but not impossible. There we go. But it's not exactly back into the water. I'm gonna try to use it from here, but it might be like actually stuck now. Oh, well, we're in. Okay, yeah, so I actually got it stuck this time because there's no way I can get a vehicle to be doing this. And we already tested, but I'll double check that the up and atomizer just straight up does nothing. So let's see if the up and atomizer still does nothing. Yep, can confirm. It is not affected by the up and atomizer. With the place I got the long fin stuck at, my last hope here is a cargo bob. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So wow, guys, no matter where you have your long fin stuck at, you can recover it using a cargo bob. So that is the go-to, guys. If you ever get your long fin stuck during this mission, cargo bob. That is the way to go. Oh wow, you guys see that diving posture? That was perfect. And now for a 6.28 mile drive in a Speedo while being chased by NPCs. And we have delivered them. Obviously that one took longer since I purposely beached the long fin and then tried to recover it in various ways. But we're still going to get the same amount of supplies, which was not much. Next up, if we call Agent 14, we can get one of the new research missions. So these missions only apply to current research progress. So if you guys are done researching everything, these missions are pointless, but I'm going to go ahead and do them anyway. This mission is pretty much the same every time you do it. It's just the police fighting a guy in ballistic armor with a minigun. And honestly, if you guys have a Mark II oppressor, you can take care of everything. Like, as you can see here, just a few missiles, even with their bad accuracy. And then just make sure you take out the cops too, because they will be after you. But the Mark II makes everything easy. And then we just go here, we collect the research data right off of the armored guy, lose the cops, and go back to the bunker. And that mission is the same pretty much every time you do it. The thing that changes is the location for it. There we go. Brought the research data back to the bunker. If we had anything being researched, we would have a pretty big boost in the progress for it. But since we don't, we just got a little bit of RP, and that's it. And the last new thing for gun runners is you can dial up Agent 14, and his second option is to request a bunker vehicle. So we can choose from the Xeon Classic, the Granger, the Mesa, the Manchez, the Verus, or the Caddy. I think the best option out of these is the Caddy. I think that's very cool. It's just a fun vehicle, and we've been able to drive them inside the bunker for so long. It's about time that they are actually able to come outside of the bunker. So here we have it, our bunker vehicle. You can have these vehicles on top of your normal ones. So you can have a personal vehicle and a bunker vehicle. And I just think it's really cool that you can actually take it out. That's all that's new for gun running. Thanks for watching. Peace.